Hey guys, it's Medicine Man. I'm on my prep hike for Vermont next month. I started on 19E and I'm headed toward Carvers Gap. And I'm about halfway up the climb of Hump Mountain. So I've climbed maybe 1,500 feet. I've got another 1,500-ish to go. The hike has been just a bonanza for wild edibles, wild medicinals. And welcome to Doll Flats. View of Doll Flats, the main camping area. You can see it's a hanger's paradise. Appalachian Trail is often called the Long Green Tunnel, but this section's unique. We're in the southern balds. We're approaching them quickly. Nice little grove of Impatiens clepensis, which you guys know is jewelweed. Oh, I punched out of the Long Green Tunnel. Now I'm in the Long Gray Tunnel. Okay guys, that's looking at Hump Mountain if you're going north. I'm headed south, and my next little hill is called Little Hump. This is, I believe, are still pondering why the southern balds are bald, but we know now what keeps them bald. The Park Service. Always a good sign when you're on the trail. I think it's not a good sign. I want to take a moment and say, hey Shug, hey Grizz, Sparrow, Bankhead Boy, Peeing in the Wind, Fulminated. Anybody come up with an answer?
I know, like,
Marshall. Clover, aka really named Marta, and out for a beautiful weekend. Love the misty weather.
They're edible, but the plant secretes an acid which etches into the stone, allowing the plant to stay on the stone. Many changes of water to get that acid out. This is the MLD Cuban tarp, but something a little different this time. I've added the pole mod. This pole mod was not professionally done. Believe it or not, those little pole pockets are something I whipped up with needle and thread. Side is the Mac IX hammock sock. You guys might remember that from the Lake Greenwood hang. Hammock Forum experts, we need a little diagnosis here. This is the Grand Trunk Nano 7, and last night it dropped me on the ground. And let me show you where the tear happened. You can see that it's pretty sheer. At first I was thinking that the whippy sling had cut through the channel, and you can see I went through the channel and then did a lark's head with the whoopee. Didn't break there, didn't break where the continuous ridge line was attached. So just a couple of inches away from where the whoopee is inserted, where we had a clean rip completely through the fabric, dumping me onto the ground with a pretty good thud. Sam, this one's for you. I did pull it. There is that white stretchy fiber in the middle. Day 2, Grassy Ridge. Should be incredible views everywhere, but not today. Had about 5,200 feet of gain total yesterday. Today's much easier.
Audrey,
Ansel,
goat herding.
we're herding goats.
I was forced to the ground last night because of a shearing failure in this Nano 7. Again, the brake. Maybe an inch and a half straight through, away from the channel end and the whoopee. Even though I was forced to the ground, and don't say it can never happen to you, it's not that big of a deal. I still had a tarp. I had this pad, which forms the backpack padding slash frame in my Mountain Laurel Designs Exodus. And I also had this pad, which I normally use in the hammock. This part extending to the foot box of the Mamba. Between these two pads, I had plenty of coverage for going to the ground. My tarp was still up and I had my top quilt. So instead of a tragedy, I just became an ultra lightweight through hiker.